Welcome, fellow pilgrims and wanderers, to your ultimate guide to the Camino de Santiago. Today, we delve into a comparison of two popular routes, the Camino Portuguese and the Camino Francés. These ancient pathways, steeped in rich history and spiritual significance, offer unique experiences to every pilgrim. The Camino Portuguese, starting in Portugal's enchanting city of Lisbon, unveils a journey of coastal beauty and cultural exploration, which spans around 680 kilometers. For those looking for a shorter alternative, the popular Porto to Santiago route is an excellent choice. It spans approximately 240 kilometers and can be comfortably completed in about 2 weeks. On the other hand, the Camino Francés, beginning in the quaint French town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, promises an adventure filled with scenic landscapes and historic landmarks, totaling around 800 kilometers. For pilgrims with less time, the Sarria to Santiago route, covering about 115 kilometers, offers a condensed version of this experience and can be finished in roughly a week. These routes, while different in their offerings and length, share a common destination, the majestic Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. Over the next several minutes, we'll dissect these pathways, comparing their full and shorter versions in terms of distance, weather, cultural experiences, terrain, scenery, accommodation, and pilgrim facilities. As we embark on this virtual journey, our goal is to help you find the route that best suits your pilgrimage desires. First, let's dive into the distance and starting points of these two iconic routes. Our first contender, the Camino Portuguese, starts in the vibrant city of Lisbon, Portugal, and spans approximately 640 kilometers. On average, most pilgrims can complete this journey in about 25 days. This route offers a wonderful blend of cityscapes, countryside, and coastal views, providing a diverse sensory experience. On the other hand, we have the Camino Francés, which begins in the quaint town of Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France. This route is a bit more of a commitment, stretching over around 800 kilometers. It typically takes pilgrims about 33 days to complete. But don't let the longer distance intimidate you. The Camino Francés takes you through the majestic Spain, showcasing its rich history, diverse landscapes, and vibrant culture. Now you might be thinking, that's a significant difference in distance and time. The choice between these two routes isn't just a matter of geography, it's a question of how much time you can and want to dedicate to this journey. If you have a month or more to spare and you're up for the challenge, the Camino Francés could be the right fit for you. But if you're a bit pressed for time or prefer a slightly less demanding journey, the Camino Portuguese might be more your speed. Both routes are well trodden by pilgrims from all walks of life. Each offers its own unique experiences and rewards, so whether you're a seasoned hiker looking for your next challenge or a first-time pilgrim seeking a spiritual journey, both the Camino Portuguese and the Camino Francés have something to offer. Whether you prefer a shorter journey starting from Portugal or a longer trek beginning in France, the choice boils down to your personal preference and physical readiness. Now let's talk about weather and terrain, two crucial factors that can significantly influence your experience. Both the Camino Portuguese and the Camino Francés have their unique weather patterns and terrains that might appeal to different types of travelers. Starting with weather, the Camino Portuguese, which is mostly walked in Portugal and Spain's northwestern part, enjoys a fairly temperate climate. Spring and autumn are particularly pleasant with mild temperatures and less rainfall. However, the summer can get quite hot, so if you're not a fan of high temperatures, it might be better to avoid this time. On the other hand, the Camino Francés, which stretches across northern Spain, offers a more varied climate. The eastern part of the route can be hot in the summer, while the western region, particularly Galicia, is renowned for its frequent rain showers. So for those who prefer cooler temperatures and don't mind a bit of drizzle, the Camino Francés might be a better fit. Now, onto the terrain. The Camino Portuguese is generally flat, with gentle hills and long stretches of countryside. This makes it a great option for beginners or those who prefer a less strenuous journey. The Camino Francés, however, is a different story. This route features a diverse landscape, from the flat plains of the Meseta to the steep rugged hills of the Pyrenees. While this can be challenging, it also provides a sense of accomplishment and stunning views that make the effort worthwhile. So, whether you're a fan of lush green landscapes and mild weather, or prefer the challenge of mountainous terrains and a bit of rain, there's a route just for you. Each journey has its unique flavor, and no matter which you choose, you're bound to have an unforgettable experience. So, whether you're a fan of lush green landscapes or prefer the challenge of mountainous terrains, there's a route just for you. Moving on, let's shift our focus to the culture, scenery, and accommodation facilities on these routes. The Camino Francés is a cornucopia of cultural experiences. As you traverse its paths, you'll encounter vibrant cities like Pamplona, Burgos, and Leon, each with its own unique history and charm. You'll have the chance to explore grand cathedrals, ancient castles, and art-filled museums, immersing yourself in a rich tapestry of history and tradition. The route also boasts stunning scenery, verdant vineyards, rugged mountains, and tranquil rivers, each offering a feast for the eyes and a balm for the soul. The accommodations on the Camino Francés are diverse. You'll find a mix of pilgrim hostels, guest houses, and hotels, catering to a range of budgets and preferences. Some pilgrim hostels even offer communal meals, providing a wonderful opportunity to connect with fellow pilgrims and share stories. On the other hand, the Camino Portuguese offers a tranquil charm, away from the hustle and bustle. The route weaves through quaint villages and serene countryside, offering a peaceful pilgrimage experience. You'll encounter charming chapels, historic manor houses, and traditional markets, giving you a taste of authentic Portuguese culture. The scenery on the Camino Portuguese is equally captivating. From the lush vineyards of the Minho region to the stunning coastal views of the Atlantic, every step brings a new visual delight. When it comes to accommodation, the Camino Portuguese doesn't disappoint. There's a good spread of pilgrim hostels, guest houses, and hotels, many of which are family-run. These offer a warm welcome and a homey feel, making your journey even more comfortable. Some places even offer a touch of luxury, if you're inclined to pamper yourself after a long day's walk. So, it's a toss-up between the rich cultural immersion and stunning scenery of the Camino Francés, or the tranquil charm and excellent accommodation of the Camino Portuguese. Finally, let's discuss the pilgrim facilities available on both routes. As we journey along the path of spiritual awakening and self-discovery, it's important to consider the practicalities. Starting with rest stops, the Camino Francés is well equipped with numerous spots to rest and rejuvenate. The route is dotted with cafes and bars where you can take a break, grab a bite, and interact with fellow pilgrims. On the other hand, the Camino Portuguese offers a more serene and less crowded experience with fewer rest stops. However, each of these stops is a peaceful oasis that provides a much-needed respite from the journey. Now let's talk about food and drink. The Camino Francés is a food lover's paradise, with an abundance of tapas bars and restaurants serving local cuisine. You'll find everything from hearty stews to delicate pastries, catering to all types of palates. The Camino Portuguese, while not as gastronomically diverse, offers a unique culinary experience with its traditional Portuguese fare. You'll enjoy fresh seafood, delicious pastries, and of course, the famous port wine. Medical facilities are a crucial aspect to consider, especially for those with health concerns. On the Camino Francés, there are medical facilities available at regular intervals, ensuring immediate attention in case of any health emergencies. The Camino Portugués, while having fewer medical facilities, does provide essential health services in larger towns along the route. In terms of pilgrim facilities, both routes have their unique offerings. The Camino Francés is a bustling route with plenty of services and facilities, making it a convenient choice for many. However, the Camino Portuguese, with its quieter atmosphere and fewer facilities, offers a more secluded and intimate experience. Whether you opt for the well-equipped Camino Francés or the less crowded Camino Portuguese, both routes offer unique experiences and memories to last a lifetime. Now that we've explored the ins and outs of both routes, it's time to hear from you. Both the Camino Portuguese and the Camino Francés offer unique experiences and challenges. The distances vary, the terrains differ, the cultures are distinctive, and the sceneries are beautifully unique. Each route has its own charm and appeal, but what truly matters is which path resonates with your spirit, your heart, and your own personal journey. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you prefer the shorter coastal route of the Camino Portuguese with its breathtaking ocean views? Or are you drawn to the longer, more traditional Camino Francés with its rich history and diverse landscapes? Have you walked either of these paths before? If so, we invite you to share your experiences, your stories, your insights. Your journey, your choice, your story, they all matter. So, which route calls to you? The Camino Portuguese or the Camino Francés? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Safe travels, fellow pilgrims!